Oh my god. I think I messed it up. This is bad.
Earlier that moment.
Hey, welcome everyone to another episode of Internet of Things and App Inspiration. And today we will talk about fixing the Samsung SMG532F. And it's got a big problem. It does not boot up. It's got a security error message and we're gonna fix it right now. But before we go ahead and do that, I'd like you to please subscribe and like to my channel so I can show you some other cool videos and all of other internet of things. Okay, so here's the problem with this smartphone. It's been a while since I had assisted somebody in resolving smartphone problem. Somebody has asked of my assistance just today to work on this phone, and here's the problem. It says the security error that this phone has been flashed with an unauthorized software and it is locked. So basically it does not boot up. It just doesn't load the operating system. The solution obviously is to flash the original firmware right back. The first thing that we're going to do is set the phone into a download mode. That's pressing the home button, the power button, and the volume down button for 3 seconds. Do it with just one hand. That's if your other hand is, busy. Let me see if I could do it. Okay, here we go. In position. Holding it in for 3 to 5 seconds. And there it is. Okay. Now you have to hit volume up to put it in a download mode. Now this indicates that your phone is now ready to receive a firmware file from your device. In this case, it's our computer. So we're going to be plugging it in through the USB port. There we go. So this means that you should have your Samsung USB drivers already downloaded. If not, you're gonna have to download it and install it on your computer. This is required for your computer to communicate with your smartphone to begin with. Download the Samsung USB drivers and run the installation. So that takes care of the installation of the Samsung USB drivers. Now we are waiting for the download of the firmware of this specific Samsung model. Okay, the download of the firmware has been completed. I am now extracting it to a location for me to load it from when I try to flash the firmware. The extraction may take some time because of the file size. It's okay. Okay, so that's extracted. We're now going to launch the flashing program that is called Odin, specifically version 3.09. Leave the check marks as it is. Click on these buttons to configure where the files are located for the BL, AP, CP, and CSC firmware files. The location is, of course, where we extracted the firmware files earlier in our hard drive. The AP file will take a while in loading up when you press that button. Just an FYI. You can use this section of Odin to check the status as you wait. Alright, all the files are loaded. Now we are going to start flashing the firmware into your Samsung, and of course make sure that it's still connected to your computer and wired to it. After that, just hit start. You can use the progress bar as a reference too. Your phone should now be in a downloading state. And it has now completed the flashing process. Your phone should now be restarting itself. And at this point, you may already disconnect your phone from the computer. What it's doing is it's now installing the downloaded files into its system as an update. And it is now overwriting it. This is it. This is its first boot sequence, and this is where we determine if it would work. The first boot sequence may appear to be taking a while, but that's normal. It's a little weird. Oh, there it is. Wait, oh no. Oh my god. I think I messed it up. This is bad. Okay, let's see what's wrong. Or what went wrong. I have a feeling that it has something to do with one little checked item that I forgot to check here. Hold on. It is trying to start itself up, but somehow it just goes off. Right there. That's where the loop is cycling into. Oh, wait a minute, we got progress. Haven't seen that logo before, which is a good thing. Looks like I think the problem here now is actually it's a power it's a power problem. It doesn't have much power to begin with. Let me confirm it. Hold on. Yep, that's what it is. And to prove that, let's plug it in. I was right. It didn't have enough power to begin with. Let's charge this thing for a while and we'll continue from that point on. It's a good thing that it ran out of battery just after successfully completing the flashing of the firmware. Otherwise, it's going to be totally completely brick the phone. That would be bad news. So, an important note, make sure you charge the phone in at least above 80% battery charge prior to flashing the firmware. Alright, it has been a while. You should have sufficient power to boot up the smartphone. Alright, 40% is good enough. Let's proceed. It is looking better. And there you have it. It has finally been fixed. Okay, just to recap, what we needed to do was download the Samsung drivers, download the specific firmware, download the specific flashing software. Do not forget to charge the phone at least 80%. Extract the firmware files to a location on your hard drive. Configure Odin, the flashing program, to look for the specific files. Set your smartphone into a download mode. Connect your smartphone to your computer and hit start in the Odin program to start the flashing process. After the flashing process is completed, your phone will restart automatically, and then your phone's operating system will be as good as new. Hey, that's it for now for our new episode of Internet of Things and of Inspiration on fixing my smartphone Samsung J2 Prime. If you have any Internet of Things in mind that you want me to go ahead and feature on this channel, go ahead and comment it down right down below. Again, don't forget to hit subscribe and like to my channel so you get updated with the latest videos that I have for you here on 10+01. I'll see you guys in my next video.